welcome to very slowly shifting camera. Anyway, today we need to explore the Temple of Perrin, which is a pretty big place. I don't actually know if we will get this full temple done in one episode or not. I'll try. I will try. But this place is pretty darn big, so I don't know if we will actually achieve that. Now, there are also, I believe, 2 moonfish and at least 1 more cham to get here. Maybe 2. Well, first of all, let's save, because I don't want the Wii freezing on me again. There we go. There are also no enemy encounters out here. We can also see that there is a door behind that statue, but we can't access it yet. Unfortunately, that is a return door instead of a enter door. Or I suppose I should say it's an exit door rather than an enter door. Just kind of fill in the corners of the map here. Again, filling in the map like this does absolutely nothing for you. I just like it. But let's head on in. Alright, now this is a pretty big dungeon. It's got a lot of traps, it's got a lot of puzzles, it's just got a lot of running around. Here we've got kind of the first sort of puzzle. It's not much of a puzzle, kind of just a demonstration of concept. Get you familiar with it. You can determine where these things stop, which is why I'm going to stop it right here, so I can go through this side path. Go and get some treasure. Now, each of these caskets are booby-trapped. And their booby trap gets you this encounter. You will get this exact encounter every single time. So what I am actually going to do here is I'm going to focus, attack, and attack. Now these guys are not actually that dangerous. This is a lot easier to do if I had 6 spirit instead of, well, 4 to work with. But these guys aren't actually all that dangerous. They like to use that move, Tremble. When they tremble like that, that means they're going to use a big attack. So what you want to do when they tremble is go ahead and have everyone guard, because then they will use Lava Storm. Now the reason why I say it is a lot better to come in here with the ability to have 6 SP per turn rather than, now he's also going to tremble, fantastic. And he is also going to tremble. Fantastic, okay, cool, well, fine. Okay, tell you what, you're gonna actually Counter-Strike, because Counter-Strike is also a guard. Counter-Strike is a guard in which you will also counter-attack any normal attack that hits you. You will guard, and a little bit of a risky play, but I'm not going to have her... Actually, no, I have to have her guard. She won't survive too if she doesn't.
Bring it on.
Yeah, if I had Vice's 4th move, I believe it is, these guys would be a lot less dangerous. I can also, just take them out with Vice, which I will probably want to take out the left one there with Vice at the end of this. What I want to do here is put up that regen, because if you have regen, you can very, very easily out-heal the damage that these guys are doing to you. Okay, so I'm going to reenact Counter-Strike. I'm going to attack this one, and I'm going to use Lunar Blessing. Oh, sorry, I forgot not to skip it. It was a new one, so I shouldn't have skipped it there. My bad. Next time we show it, I will not skip it.
Bring it on.
Should have skipped this one, because we've already seen it, but that's okay. And you take out that one. Cool. Cool. Okay, good. It is dead. As long as they don't attack Fina, I should be fine. Oh, sure. Alright, so you are going to continue to tremble. And yeah, for regen, you get 200 per turn, which now you can kind of see why I was saying you can very easily just out-regen these guys. Or I suppose I should say, out-heal these guys. Now, Vice does get an ability that basically causes everyone to be guarded. Well, no, now I'm trying to think of it. No. There's another character that has an ability that is basically everyone is guarded. Vice gets basically the physical form of Delta Shield. Because Delta Shield. In that it will block all physical attacks, or just normal attacks, and also I think that was the one that triggered or trembled. It will block all normal attacks and then also counter attack, which is pretty sweet. It's very useful in a lot of boss fights. I am going to... Well, no, I'll have you attack, and you defend, you attack, you defend. There we go. Because I kind of just want to get my HP back up here. I know this means that this battle's going to take a little bit longer, and frankly, at this point, I am probably fine, so let's just attack, and Lunar Glyph, why not? I think Vice is going to be enough to take this guy out anyway. Oh yeah, that's right, because I'm using that, so that's a one-shot against these guys. There we go. Yeah, honestly, that encounter is kind of a nice just place to get yourself some health back. And it'll give me a Pyre box and a bunch of gold. Cool. Yeah, those encounters are kind of a nice place to just wait it out and regen your health a bit. It does make things go a little bit slower, but it's free healing, which that's the best you're going to get in this dungeon. Since now that we're here, we're really not going to have any other heal points unless we want to leave and go back to Maramba. We can see that there is a moonfish up there, but we can't actually get to it from this side. We have to get it from slightly lower down where we're further over. So let's head down here. And we will wrap over here. I think we should be able to get the moonfish from over here. Also have more Durell beetles and also big old dung flies. Alright. Cool. Well, I know that she can't take out the Durell beetles with a single shot, so we'll have you guys help out with that. She didn't even target them, but whatever, she was able to take out all the dung flies, so that helps. I probably should switch people's element around, find a better one for Fina to be using. Not super concerned about it, though. Okay, cool, he's just going to decrease my stats. I'm honestly fine with that, because that means he's not attacking me. And we'll just go ahead and slice you up. There we go.
Is it over already?
Yes, Vice is over already. I am getting a lot of XP in this dungeon, which is nice, because Fina needs it. There we go, get you a level up in yellow. Got Drillin, and another Moonberry! Hell yeah! Alright, I will not argue against that. Anyway, you are still in silver. I should probably just keep you in silver, or I should throw you on green, one of the two. Actually no, I'm gonna put you on silver because it's the only thing you're not level 2 in. And then Vice can go to blue. Sure, why not? I should probably get rid of these weapons just to make this section a little bit easier to navigate. And then Fina... It's not going to be super helpful to me. Well, actually, you know what? No, I'll set you to yellow. I was about to say it's not going to be super helpful to me here, but I'll put you to red. But no, I'll put you into yellow. Where is that moonfish? It is up there. Let's see. There's not really a spot further down. Huh. Where do I need to be for that moonfish? Oh, I get it from that platform right there. Okay, cool. So I haven't missed it, I just don't have access to that platform. Yet. I will get access to that platform, I just don't have access to it yet. Okay, cool. So then we can head over here, get into a battle, as you do. Fight some stronger Mind Stealers. Death's Hand. That's cool. Well, I'm glad I'm faster than these guys, because that's frightening. Alright, that did not do a whole heck of a lot to the Death's Hand. Let's see how this does. Not much. Don't really know what I was expecting from Cupel. That's okay. Alright, so we'll just attack you, and you know what? Let's try that Lunar Glyph. One of these days I'll actually get it off here. Maybe. Not today, though. Alright, well, that's fine. As long as he die. As long as the enemies die, that's all that really matters. Get some more XP. Aw. See, I was kind of hoping I would just get another Moonberry randomly. Like I said before, you do get Moonberries randomly from enemies, which is really sweet. Here we have rocks that are falling, and they will hurt. Do not get hit by those falling rocks. But where we need to go is following the path down there. Where I'm going to go is over here to some treasure and a moonfish. There we go. So there's moonfish number 1 for this dungeon. And another battle, as we do. A whole bunch of loopers. Okay. Well, let's see what we can do here.
Here goes.
Oh wow, I actually hit him. Unfortunately, he was defending, so I couldn't do anything about it. Or I couldn't take him out, I should say. Increm. So that'll increase that one's stats. Oh wow, I'm actually just hitting these guys. Okay, cool. Well, we get to see Lunar Glyph finally. Yeah, unfortunately, most of Fina's moves are very cinematic, and they take a long time to use. And Lunar Glyph does nothing to this guy. Fantastic. Okay, cool. Well, actually, no. I attack the other one, and Fina attack that one. Wow, I don't know why I'm hitting these guys so well right now, but I'm not going to argue. Like, normally those guys are a lot harder to hit. I don't think I missed that entire round. Also, look at that gold. Holy crap, that's a lot of gold. I am happy with that. Alright, well, let's go get ourselves another treasure here. And just like before, that means it's going to trigger one of these little fights. This time, however, I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to target down one of these guys since I'm already at good health.
Here goes.
And these guys are a lot easier to deal with when there's not 3 of them to be working with. Okay, so Aika will be able to finish that one off. You're going to tremble. You're also going to tremble, but that's okay, because Aika can finish you off. You're all going to tremble. Got it. Okay. So I was going to just have Ica finish one of them off, but if they're all going to tremble, then I will just defend, and on my next turn I will put up regen. And also have Ica finish one off and Vice halfway get through another. Yeah, unfortunately I can't skip enemy moves. Get used to this one, we're gonna see it a lot in this dungeon. Yeah, I gotcha. Just gonna lava storm. Actually, you know what? We kind of know how this boss fight, or how this little fight goes. This one's just gonna take a while to do, because every time we fight the Magma Tikis, it takes a while to do. So I think I'm just gonna meet you guys at the end of it, where we can actually continue forward. Oh, actually, no, we'll show off Lunar Blessing first, and then we will skip forward a bit here. There we go. So that's the full animation for it. Sorry I didn't show it the first time, but we got it this time. Anyway, I'm just gonna meet you guys at the end of this fight, because this will take me a while. There we go, that should finish him off. While I was out, I did also take the opportunity to get everyone topped off using regen, so now everyone should have full HP. And Fina's just gonna get more HP, so that's pretty sweet. Oh, didn't get anything for that fight? Alright, well what do we got here? We get an ancient robe. Okay. So that is a piece of equipment. I believe it can be used by Fina and Ica. Yeah, it can be used by both of them. So it'll greatly increase my magic defense. It will also increase my regular defense a little bit. If I gave her this instead of the Agile robe, it would decrease my dodge and my hit percentage by a slight margin. Curious. Actually, I think that's a better one to give to you. Yeah, I'm gonna give that to you instead. Yeah, we'll do that. Probably should have given it to Fina, because Fina needs more defense, but I think it'll be fine. Alright, so now we need to watch for falling rocks again. Well, here in a sec after we get back down here. So we'll just let you go by. And then we will just zoom back over here. There we go. Alright, there's nothing else really in this room, so let's continue on. Now we have well, we had our proof of concept earlier, so now we actually have a puzzle around it. So we need to fill in all 3 of these holes. However, once one of these guys rolls into it, it becomes permanently stuck there. Now the solution to this one is really easy, but they will have a slightly harder version on this puzzle in a little bit here. So we'll just roll that there. And now that those holes are filled, we can roll this guy over the top of them and get out here. I'm pretty sure if you mess up in this puzzle, you do have to leave the area entirely in order to reset it. I don't actually remember what to do to reset it. I'm assuming that's what you have to do to reset it. Again, this puzzle's pretty simple, all in all, so hopefully that won't really be an issue for you. But if it is, that's what you'd have to do. The Cham is not over there, so I'm not that concerned. I do remember where the Cham is in this place. It's actually kind of tricky. Alright, so then we will head down here. Get into a battle. Yeah, this is a very big dungeon. I don't know yet if I'm going to get all the way through it or only part of the way through it. I guess it'll really depend on how things go here. I can think off of the top of my head what kind of a good middle point would be for the place, so I might just stop it there and continue on. from that point in the next episode. I think there's even a save point in that room. But we'll get there when we get there. Okay, you're just gonna use Drillin again. Kinda sucks that you keep targeting Fina with that, but I'm sure it's fine. No one else is really attacking anymore. Although, since she got targeted with Drillin, she was not going to do a whole lot of damage to the Looper. So that's kind of rough. Cool, missed entirely. Alright, well in that case, you attack the Looper. You finish off these bugs, and I guess you attack the Looper. And let's see if Vice can hit this guy, because otherwise... Oh, cool, he's just gonna run. Honestly, I'm fine with that, because otherwise it was just a crapshoot of does Vice hit him, or does he do damage? Because even if Fina hit him, it wouldn't be enough to take him out. There we go. Got Quicka and Drillin. Alright. So... let's take a look here. You still need yellow, so I'll switch you over to that. You are working on silver, and you should probably be set to either blue or red. Red is kind of not a super useful one for me in this dungeon, so let's go to blue for now. Just kind of swap her and Vice. Alright. We've got more treasure chests, and we know what that means. We have more Magma Tikis! Yay! Alright, there goes that Magma Tiki. So we are done with that fight. That one actually went pretty quick. I didn't even get 3 rounds in order to set up the regen. Which means unfortunately I'm not leaving this battle at full health, but whatever. Okay, cool. So these guys seem to have a tendency to drop Pyre boxes. Pyre boxes are not super useful, but more boxes never hurts to have. And we have yet another chest, which means yet more Magma Tikis, I'm sure. Now there is one kind of other enemy that you can encounter from chests, and there is one encounter of them pretty much every dungeon. But all of these guys are just going to have Magma Tikis. I think I remember exactly which chest has that dude. So we'll get there when we get there, but for now, you don't need to see me fight these guys. Alright, so that goes another one. Do we get another Pyre box? We might. Do we get a Moonberry? We might. Do we get nothing? We get nothing. Okay. Well, fair enough. Well, we get the Dancing Arc from the treasure chest, which I'm pretty sure is a weapon for Ica. So let's see. Yep. Alright, cool. It's just a little bit stronger. Decorative throwing blade used by Nesrian dancers. It's used as a hunting weapon as well. Cool. Alright. Well, let's keep looking around here. So we can go up this way. There's another room up there. There's actually no treasures in this room, which is kind of surprising. Luckily, there is a treasure in this room, however. I didn't even hit the treasure yet. This is just a normal encounter. Alright, fine. What do you got? We've got Jeth's Head and a couple of Dung Boys. Okay. Well, you can take care of the Dung Boys, and you will target the Death's Head, who has a lot of HP. Alright. Oh, of course it's going to defend. Fina might be able to finish off that Dungfly, actually. Okay. Attacking Fina. I'll counterattack you. Tell you what, I'm actually going to have Vice take you. You attack the Dungfly, and you. Yeah, okay, yeah. Sorry, I got confused there as to what was going on. There we go. It's fine. We're good. We got it. There we go.
That was easy.
Alright. So you are taken out. There we go. Get you up in yellow. Which I'm pretty sure just leaves you in silver. Before I trigger that. And thereby trigger an enemy. I probably should just switch you. You know what? I'll switch you to green. Since Aika is still working on silver. Green is never a bad thing to just keep ranking up in. And you are still working on blue? You're still working on blue. Okay. Alright. Yeah, every single treasure chest in this place is booby-trapped. Luckily, the traps are not super difficult. Alright, so there's the last one down. Let's see what I get out of this one. If anything. Get some more XP. Alright, so didn't get anything from the battle itself, but I did get a bunch more gold. Gold is good, I like gold. Alright, well, there wasn't actually anything to see in this room, but I could go this way, which connects back down to the room below us. I can also go over here, which will connect to the way I actually need to go, so let's not go that way. Oh, we got 3 of these guys, okay. So, that's gonna be fun. Well, let's focus them down. Yeah, they're gonna spread out. Which make it a lot harder to focus them down. Cool, still hit them all. Alright, yeah, it's gonna take at least like 3 of those. It would take at least 3 of those in order to actually KO anyone. Stone Breath. I think Vice might be the only person who isn't immune to stone at the moment, too. Yeah, I think he's the only one who isn't. Which is kind of unfortunate, but I don't really have the ability to make him immune to stone. I'm already using all of the items that I have that prevent stone, so he's just kind of on his own. Alright, well this should take out at least one of them. Yeah, and then we'll put the other ones into good range for damage. Okay. He's gonna counter me. Yep. Yeah, I was thinking about it during the fight against the Magma Tikis there. The advantage to using like the healing salves and the glyphs, as opposed to just using your magic or your special moves, is that using an item doesn't use up spirit. So you can save spirit. You can use an item with someone and then have your spirit left for someone else, which is pretty helpful. Not gonna lie, I will probably be utilizing that in the upcoming boss fight at the end of this dungeon. Let's see, you are working on green, you're working on silver, you, I guess, are going to red. Which, again, even though this is the Temple of Purin, which, you know, Fire Temple, the fact that I'm switching over to Fire Element won't actually change all that much, all things considered. Oh, okay. So this is just a locked door. Cool. Alright, well in that case I think we have explored all there is to explore up here. So we can just continue on to the next little dungeon area. Okay, well I can take out all of these dung beetles in one shot. Now the real question is, if I target this one, will I be able to hit everybody? Because if I can, that'd be real cool. So let's see if it works. Oh, okay, so it still did miss one person. Oh, cool. With her recent level up, she's actually strong enough to take people out in one shot now. That's really helpful.
That was fun.
Alright, neat. I'm happy about that. Vice is just about up a level 2. We just need to head up this way. Grabbed all the treasures in here. So now we have the much bigger puzzle to work with. So for this one, we've got blocks that need to go into blue and blocks that need to go into red. Again, it's not that difficult. You just have to do things in the correct order. So first we're going to move that red one down, then we're going to move this red one over. Now theoretically, I think you could go ahead and move this one into position before moving that red one there, and then you would just be able to roll this one back and forth. I've never tried to confirm that, so I don't know if it would work that way or if it would just keep rolling into where the red one currently is. But theoretically, you should be able to roll it around between the two spots. But, you know, why take that risk? This will move the whole place down. And open up these doors. And then this door will lead me back into that room. This was the door that wouldn't budge earlier. So it will lead me... That is now our path to and from here. Since the entire area kind of shifted down a bit. Again, I would really like to be able to actually see where I'm going. Ah, we have another one of these. Except this time I don't think the rock will fall until I get part of the way through. Yep. And here, we get our champ! Yay! And, just like before, we have a side path that we can take that will lead to another treasure. And with that treasure, we will get more Magma Tikis! Hooray! Alright, so there goes the last one.
Did it.
We did it indeed. Alright, Vice will go up a level. Still no spirit increase. Well, Vice already had a spirit increase. I'm just waiting on everyone else to. But we did get another Moonberry. So that's pretty cool. So I do have 2 Moonberries I can use now. So I can get Vice's third move, which will rain down lightning upon all enemies on the screen. It's a very strong move, but it takes a lot to use, and frankly, I would mostly just be using Lambda Burst instead. Speaking of which, I can then get Aika's next 4th move, which would create a mirror-like aura that envelops Aika for 1 turn, and also restores 10 MP. The 10 MP restoration is the big thing here, which means you can just make Aika into your permanent mage, just have her use nothing but magic, as long as you have the SP for it, and then you can just regen her magic whenever you want to. That is extremely useful, especially for healing. And when she does this, she is immune to all forms of damage. Nothing can hurt her at all. Like, completely immune to damage. Which is pretty sweet. She's also, I believe, immune to all debuffs. Well, like that as well. It won't get rid of any debuffs she already has, but you can't put more on her. Alternatively, we can then get Fina's third move, which will cleanse all allies of any adverse effects outside of unconscious. Now, this is very useful, because this is your main method of actually getting rid of debuffs on your party. It will also get rid of status conditions on your party. The only thing it won't do is recover you from fainting. It's honestly a toss-up, because while this would be immediately helpful, the move after this one from Vice would also be immediately helpful. Or extremely helpful, I should say. But I feel like this is the more necessary one right now. So we'll get Lunar Cleansing. Alright. So, there we go. Also, now that we have 2 Cham, let's take a look here. Cupel Blade. Now he's Cupicone. So his, if you notice there, his attack went up very slightly. I think it went up by about 6, and his hit also went up by 5, so he now has even higher hit. He turns himself to a cone and lunges himself at enemies. So that's pretty cool. Alright. Well, let's just wait for this rock to go by. Alright. And head on down over here. And I think we have now entered what I would consider to be kind of the second half of this dungeon. So hopefully there is a good save point. Not really. I think there's going to be a save point further down, but I feel like this is pretty much kind of the halfway point for this dungeon. So I think I'm going to actually call it here for today, and tomorrow we will come back and finish off the Temple of Perrin. So I will see you guys then.